Hi, I'm Matt from Untrained Terrain, and today we're talking about William Sandeson. Today our story takes place in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Now, Nova Scotia is known for its beaches, as well as its history, and its immense fishing industry. Halifax is home to approximately 550,000 people. With its rocky shores and unique history, Halifax is home to some of the best universities in Canada, such as Dalhousie and St. Mary's. Now our story starts at Dalhousie University in Halifax. Dalhousie University is a prestigious university and it's one of the best in Canada. It's known for its med school and its dental schools. Now, going to Dalhousie University in the fall for medical school is a student named William Sandeson. He was a star on the track and field team. He was an all-around great student and son. Our story starts when Sandeson went to meet up with 22-year-old Taylor Samson. Now, Taylor Samson was a 22-year-old who grew up in Amherst, Nova Scotia with his young brother Connor and his mother Linda. His young brother Connor had autism and his mother Linda struggled to make ends meet. And his parents split up when he was young, and he didn't have a great relationship with his dad. But they were honestly fixing their relationship at the time that his dad passed away, sadly. They were just your normal Nova Scotia small-town family, and Taylor Samson was going to Dalhousie in the fall to study physics. He was studying physics at Dalhousie during the same time William Sandeson was going there. He liked to play guitar, he liked softball and baseball, he was a good student. He was a calculus tutor to earn money on the side and put his classes on YouTube for people who couldn't afford it. He was known as just a goofy, fun-loving person, you know. Taylor was just a great kid. He helped people out, people that couldn't afford his tutoring, he put it on YouTube for them, like he was a great guy. Now in August 2015, as students were ready to go back to school, they were all surprised with a missing persons alert, and that missing person turned out to be Taylor Samson. Last seen on August 15th, 2015, Taylor just vanished. And his girlfriend said the last time she saw him, he left his phone, he left his wallet at home, he kissed her goodbye, and all he took was a duffel bag. And she assumed in this duffel bag was a bag of weed. Taylor Samson was a member of a fraternity called the Gamma Ray chapter of Sigma Chi at Dalhousie, which is one of the largest collegiate fraternities. Its alumni include people like Brad Pitt, Tom Selleck, the great Jack Layton, leader of Canada's New Demographic Party. Taylor's friends described him as having a great entrepreneurial spirit. Now, most associate this with drugs because of what happened later, but he had very legitimate ways of making money too. Such as Vima, a multi-level marketing business, his tutoring business, he even started a smoothie business. He was also looking at getting into real estate. Now, the next day, on August 16th, his family was supposed to have a big dinner in which Taylor was invited. Now, his mother would often have these dinners on Sundays, and Taylor would always be there, but this time he wasn't. So his mother tried calling him, she tried looking for him, to no avail. So she called police and reported him missing on August 16th, on Sunday. Now, when police searched Taylor's apartment, they would find a piece of graph paper which outlined his goals, and I figured I would mention this. It was called My Plan. The first was, first $100,000 plus investment by the time I'm 25. Number 2, I will give back everything I can to those who deserve it and more. Number 3, by the time I'm 25. Number 4, I will accumulate enough wealth early on so that I will never have to worry about money ever again. Number 5, I will innovate, develop, and make the world a better place as well as influence the lives of many. Now, police would discover while searching Taylor's phone that the last person he had contact with on that night was William Sandeson, and that Taylor was supposed to bring 20 pounds of weed to Williams to get rid of and sell to him. Now, once police discovered this, they started looking for William. They checked his place of work, and they contacted one of his friends eventually, who in turn contacted William, and William went to the police station to speak to them.
William. So I'm going to go into your home computer, so we'll even bring you out, that's okay. So while we were just took pictures of your text messaging out there, the next plus of your messages with you and Taylor. Is there anything else that you think is important for us to know? Okay. So just to clarify one point, so your messages with Taylor.
I walked out
I think. And I walked them up, to cookies, and then they left and I stayed at cookies. And what about phone calls during that time? I called Taylor when I had a missed call from him at 11. Because on your phone it says that there was a call at 10:24. Yeah. So that was him calling me. Okay. To say. And I don't think I picked that up. Did it have a time? Yeah, it did. It had like 36 seconds or whatever. Yeah. Thing there showed. So I don't know if I. That's the only one I can call. That I missed. Okay. Had he ever been to your place before? No. Is there anything else you feel that's important for us to know? Alright. You have my number. Yeah. I'm just going to ask that you don't destroy any of those text messages with anyone until just in the event that we need them or anything. Yeah, and if we have any other questions, we'll be in touch with you. Yeah. Okay, perfect. You can come on in with me right now. Yeah, sure. Nope. Just the reason I really wanted to come in today, because I'm going camping for 3 days. Okay.
William would tell the police that Taylor never showed up, that he was a no-show, that he waited for him, that he texted him, and he just never showed up. So police got a warrant, thinking that maybe Taylor was in William's apartment being held hostage. And police went, they busted down the door, and when they went inside, they noticed that the bathtub was wiped completely clean. There was a brand new shower curtain, a brand new bath mat with the receipt showing they were recently bought. And they also found an empty gun box, and eventually a 9mm gun. Now, police would eventually find Taylor's blood in the apartment and Taylor's blood on the 9mm, showing that the 9mm was close to him when it was shot. They also found the 20 pounds of weed hidden in the basement. Now, this time, police questioned William, and they had a lot more to go on and a lot more evidence.
So, Will, right now, I know that, you've said a few things in here to me about, other people being there. So, is that the case, or you're telling me yes, it is? So, what I'm not understanding is how come you don't want to come in today?
Because I don't have a name. That's what.
You don't have
I can't prove that anyone was there.
You can't prove that anybody was there?
I don't have names. So, what's the point? So.
Okay, well, can you tell what time they showed up?
Just after 11.
Just after 11?
No, sort of just after Taylor got there, but they came through.
To scare him? Like, for what, for what purpose? It was to scare him, like to scare him into...
I don't know, scare him out of dealing.
Okay.
Good. I know he owed money.
Okay.
They were just talking to Taylor. Taylor didn't get up. I guess they had a gun on. They put Taylor in the bag with the weed.
They put him in the bag with the weed? Like they physically put him in there? Okay, what was going on with him when they put him in there? Was he? Do you see what I'm saying? Was he dead or alive or? Because a minute ago they were talking to him, right?
There was a gunshot. I didn't see what happened. Then there was a lot of blood. They put him in the bag. They went in.
Police noticed inconsistencies between what was on his phone and what William told them, such as a 30-some-second phone call, and police learned Taylor had texted saying he was right outside the night he disappeared. Now, William was charged with first-degree murder in August 2015. He would go on trial in 2017, and he would be found guilty of second-degree murder, and he would be sentenced to life in prison without the eligibility of parole till 2030.
Taylor Samson's mom leaves court after a jury found her son was the victim of second-degree murder.
I don't know what we wanted. We wanted first, but we're going to take what we can get.
The verdict came Saturday evening after about 22 to 23 hours of deliberations. Sandeson had been charged with first-degree murder in Samson's 2015 death. A jury convicted him of that in 2017, but a new trial was ordered on a successful appeal. This time, some of Sandeson's interrogation was excluded. That's when he told police varying stories of what happened that night.
The judge made decisions as to what evidence would be admissible.
So there were different rulings with respect to evidence that we were allowed to call in this trial.
Sandeson would tell police that Taylor Samson's body was buried on his family's farm in rural Nova Scotia. However, police have yet to recover his body. I just wanted to say thanks for watching, guys, and if you like what you see, please like and subscribe for more.